Okay, so you've definitely heard of Roblox, right? You probably think it's just some game for kids. But what if I told you it's actually more like a digital nation with a population bigger than most countries on Earth? Let's get into what Roblox actually is.
And when I say bigger, I really mean it. The scale here is the first thing you have to wrap your head around because honestly, it puts everything else into perspective.
Just let this number sink in for a second. Over 70 million. And that's not a monthly number, that's daily. 70 million people logging in every single day to play, to build, to just hang out. It's a staggering number that tells you this is way more than a game. It's a genuine cultural force.
Now, 70 million is a huge number. But just how huge is it? Well, to put it into perspective, it's more daily users than gaming giants like Fortnite and Minecraft combined. Yeah, you heard that right. While we were all looking elsewhere, Roblox quietly built an audience that absolutely dwarfs some of the biggest names in entertainment.
So how on earth did it get so big? Well, the secret isn't about making one single perfect game. The secret is that they're not really making a game at all. And this right here, this is the key to understanding everything about Roblox.
So here's the big reveal. Roblox isn't a game, it's a platform. It's an entire ecosystem that is jam-packed with millions of different experiences, and every single one of them was created by its own users. So don't think of it as one destination. Think of it as a portal to endless destinations.
You know, a really good way to think about it is like an app store. But instead of social media apps and productivity tools, every single thing you can download is a game or an adventure or just a cool place to hang out with friends. From super intense shooters to chill pet simulators, it's all there.
So who's making all these millions of games? You might think it's these giant professional studios with massive budgets, right? Nope. The creators are the users themselves. And get this, a huge number of them are kids and teenagers building and publishing games for their friends and peers.
And Roblox makes this all possible by giving them a totally free tool called Roblox Studio. It's this surprisingly powerful game engine that uses a pretty approachable scripting language called Lua. The real magic here is that the barrier to entry is so low. A teen with a cool idea can watch a few tutorials and have a game up and running in a weekend. And that's how you get this unbelievable variety.
Okay, but this isn't all just about creating for fun. There is a complete, functioning economy bubbling just under the surface, and it has a currency all its own. And that currency is called Robux. Inside the world of Roblox, you use it to buy things like cool outfits for your avatar or special abilities in games. But for the people making the games, Robux is way more than just play money. It's a revenue stream they can convert directly into real-world cash. So this is basically the pipeline from being a hobbyist to being a pro. First, you build something cool in Roblox Studio. If people like it and play it, you start earning Robux. Once you've earned enough, you hit a button and you can cash out that virtual currency for actual dollars. This is the pathway that turns a passion project into a potential profession. And look, we are not talking about a little bit of pocket change here. The top creators on the platform are earning life-changing money, incomes that rival what a traditional software developer makes. For some of these people, making Roblox games isn't a hobby anymore, it's their full-time job, an entire career built inside this digital world. But of course, this dream of turning a passion into a paycheck, well, it comes with a pretty big catch. The very same platform that makes all this success possible also has some rules that have kicked up a major debate, creating a real dilemma for its creators. And this, right here, is the heart of the whole controversy. It's the revenue split. So for every dollar that a player spends in a game, the person who actually made that game takes home about 25 cents. The other 75 cents? That goes back to Roblox. And that split is a huge point of contention.
So this leads to two completely different ways of looking at the same thing. On one side, supporters say, hey, this is fantastic. It's teaching kids how to code, how to be entrepreneurs. But on the other side, you have critics who argue it's straight up exploitative, saying Roblox is profiting from what is basically the underpaid or even unpaid labor of a very young user base.
And that whole money debate is happening right alongside another massive challenge that comes from this user-generated model: safety. I mean, think about it. With millions of people making new stuff every single day, trying to police all of it is a monumental task. So even with an army of human moderators and AI, things like scams, unmoderated chats, and inappropriate content are a constant, never-ending battle. So when you put all of this together, the insane scale, the user-built universe, the real-world economy, and all the controversy, what do you even call this thing? What does it all add up to?
Really, the best way to think about it is as this incredible hybrid. It's part game engine, giving millions the tools to create. It's part social network, where people connect and hang out. And it's part global economy, with its own currency and its own career paths. In a lot of ways, it's a glimpse into what the future of entertainment is going to look like.
Which leaves us with one final, and I think crucial question. This is especially for any aspiring creator out there looking at this world of massive opportunity and some pretty big trade-offs. If you were starting out today, would you build your first game on Roblox? Or would you maybe wait and hope that the rules feel a little more fair down the line? It's a tough question, and it gets right to the heart of what this platform truly represents.